Hi everyone, my name is Zeynep. I am the coach for Team Netlight, and this is the team. We have 6 developers: Michael, Taner, Dominic, Katrin, Leon, and Nils. Our project leader is Professor Kurshe, and our main customers are, we have Nadine, Freddy, and Aldi from Netlight, and we have Alex from Social Bee. But without further ado, I'll hand over to Michael so he can tell you about the problem we're solving.
Thank you. Thank you, Zeynep. All right, so first of all, in order to explain our problem, I would like to introduce everyone to Mohammed. Mohammed has just come to Germany, but unfortunately, he doesn't speak much German. He wants to find his dream job. Great, Mohammed now wants to apply to his dream job, but wait. He forgets that he's in Germany, and we Germans, we love our paper documents. Mohammed is now very confused. He doesn't understand these documents, and he doesn't know where to find help. Mohammed's hopes of landing his dream job quickly evaporate. How can we help? And what does this stack of documents actually look like? Well, at some point before applying, Mohammed will likely have to provide his certificate of language proficiency, a fully fleshed out CV, and his residency permit. Once he has all of these documents, he will have to sift through these long, tedious German job postings before he can even find his dream job. Now, what is our solution? Together with Social Bee, we came up with Journey. Now, I will take you guys on a journey through our development process. Journey consists of 3 main components. We have the info hive, the job hive, and the beehive. For the info hive, it was important to us to provide our candidates with a structure that is easy to navigate and that structures information into categories, subcategories, and information items. We also wanted to make sure that we actually provide useful content with concise descriptions and external web links. We also wanted to make sure that this content is maintainable, meaning that Social Bee employees can actually change the content in Salesforce without having to touch source code. Moving on to the job hive. The job hive displays only the most important information about the job postings, like the title, the location, and the required German level of proficiency. The job hive also provides functionality for server-side job search, meaning that our server returns search results instantly as candidates are typing. And finally, we implemented filtering and bookmarking so that candidates can find job postings they like later on, and that they can filter these job postings according to their working preferences. We then moved on to the beehive. Now the beehive lets users maintain their personal information, like their date of birth, their contact information, and their address. And users only have to provide this information once and can use it to apply to many different job postings. The beehive also lets users maintain their so-called job information, which is their residency status and their skills, which they can then use to match job postings that match their skills. And finally, our job hive provides functionality for users to upload their documents, like their CV, their certificate of German proficiency, and their identification. But enough talk. What does this look like in action?
Hi.
Sie sind 30 Sekunden zu spät. Was wollen Sie hier noch?
I don't understand German.
You're fired! Schleich die!
Tanner has just been fired from his job. He now goes home, depressed, alone, to do what he loves most in this world, and that is to lie in bed.
Let me check the Journey app. Maybe I can find the job offer there. Okay, let me click on Job Hive. There are 2 main job offers here. I never find my dream job again. Let me just take a nap.
Use the filters.
I just had this weird dream. Let me check the app again. Ah, there are filters here. Maybe I can check the filters. Okay. There are electronics here. Maybe search for a job here. This seems like a good job. My girlfriend just texted. She wants me to come to Stuttgart. Maybe I can bookmark this and search for Stuttgart instead. Oh, there are also job offers in Stuttgart. Okay, this looks like a nice one. I can upload my current CV. This seems like the right one. Let me upload it. All my documents are right. I need to fill out my phone number. Okay, everything else looks fine. Let me apply. Okay, it was easy. Now I can go back to sleep.
So let me explain to you what just happens. Our app architecture makes use of several components. The iOS app sends requests to our application server, which pulls required data on job postings, account, and information items from Salesforce using a REST API. This data is then persisted into the server's own database, which also saves the user credentials. The slim iOS app design ensures that most functionality is implemented on our server and that our app can easily be implemented on Android. Once Tana opens up the app fetches job postings from Salesforce and displays them to Tana. Then Tana selects his dream job in Stuttgart to please his girlfriend and applies for it. Then the app sends his application to Salesforce, where his account gets tied to a job entity so that the social recruiter can see all applicants at once. Once he applies, Salesforce sends notification to the social employee, which then can make sure that Tana is a suitable applicant. And this is what happens next.
Let's see. Looks like we have a new job application. CV looks all right. I should give him a call. Let me put on my headset.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good day. My name is Dominic. I'm one of the recruiters from SocialBee. I just saw that you applied for the position of King of England, and we really like your CV, and we want to invite you for an application talk, maybe next Wednesday, next week, 2 p.m. Would that fit for you?
Yes, that's really nice. Sounds good.
Very nice. You can find the location of our office in the job description. And if you have not any further questions, then see you next week.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Let me check the app again. What was the job offer that I applied to? My applications, King of England. Okay, here is the address. I can also search for tips for my interview, I guess. Let me search for it. Interview. Okay. There is a page for it. Okay, I can work for it tomorrow. Let me go back to sleep.
So let me keep you up to date of our current status. Our main development goal was the design of a fluent user journey from logging in to sign up, to upload documents and finding suitable job postings and to apply for them. We're happy to say that we have achieved this goal. However, there's functionality that we were not able to implement, namely a chatbot or live chat, which lets candidates talk to social recruiters in real time so that they can get their problems solved easily. Also, we didn't implement a notification system which notified the user on their current application status inside of the app. But we also have some further development goals. First of all, since most of our candidates will not have an iPhone, development of an Android app is one of the most important next steps. In terms of features, while a chatbot or a live chat would enable candidates to talk to social recruiters directly, our long-term vision is a community forum where candidates can exchange information and answer each other questions, and also network, of course. In addition to this, we envision also a gamified in-app learning where refugees can take language courses and get integration coaching. That's it from us. Thank you so much to our customers. Hopefully we stay in touch.
Hello. Can I ask a question? No, first of all, thanks a lot for putting in the efforts. And what I've personally really like about the app is the usability. I think it's super easy to use. And I also know that Social B, Alex couldn't make it today, but they were actually fascinated how much you've been able to build. And they were also fascinated about your passion and the team that actually showed up there last week and showing it to them. I would have a question on the Android part of the app, because that's something, as you mentioned as well, that some of the minorities are using Android. How did you consider that, and which components could actually be reused to go further with the Android part of it?
Well, the idea was to design the iOS app in a way where basically the iOS app only contains the front end, and most of our functionality, as Neil said, is implemented on the server. And that makes the whole thing extendable to Android as well, because we would basically have to replicate the main views and the UI, but most of the logic of the app, I would say, is already implemented and wouldn't have to be done twice. So that's the idea of the whole thing. And I think there may already be some plans for next steps in Android development, if you want to talk on that.
I have a mic, thank you. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. We developers don't want to, or want to, continue with our journey. And if Netlight and Social B is interested, some of our developers even want to maybe make some more progress on their Journey iOS app, but also implement the Android app. But that's probably something we should talk about afterwards.
Let's do it for sure. Thanks a lot, and I guess we will see you around anyhow. So, great team. Nice to have you.